Welcome back.
How are we doing?
Doing good, Jared. How you doing?
So you'll notice a lack of a guest here today. Self and Thomas, heads erect. Heads are erect. First week of college, it's been pure madness.
Tough.
Uh, Even online somehow. It's just the whole figuring out like the timetable, what's going on. Like we were late to a class today, but unlike secondary school, they weren't like you've ruined everyone's day. Get out of my classroom. You're interrupting my teaching. He was just like, hey guys, just find a computer that works.
Mm. Which
Sound man.
begs
A
the
sound
question,
man.
Jared. Why do we need 9 o'clock lectures in the morning? I mean, there's probably some science behind it. People are more productive at 9 a.m. in the morning. I don't think that's true, though.
Uh, I'll be honest with you, I haven't a clue, Thomas. Uh, if college was back as normal and I had to come in at that time, I'd be okay with it. Because I'd be stuck there till 5 because my dad would be working. At the moment, he can't really because of COVID. Non-essential workers kind of stuff.
Like, I had to get the bus this morning, and man, there was like two people on it. Like the rest of the people that are supposed to go into the college, they have their classes or their lectures online. You know,
Yeah.
that's
But most things should be online. Except, computers we couldn't really do today because
mm,
we don't have Mac computers, which number one, stupid. I understand it's probably a reason that they're making us learn on those things, but most people have access to a laptop or a PC that runs on Windows.
correct. I have a Windows.
Everyone.
Mm.
Like, I don't know anyone who owns a Mac except the college. So, you know,
Yeah,
fair
I
play if you
mean,
have it.
the,
You'll have it
the
easier.
our lecturer
But
who's
even
teaching
their
us how to
format
do
is meh.
the lecturer who's teaching us how to do this stuff was using a Mac. No, he was using Windows while we were trying
Yeah,
to do it on a Mac.
he made a tutorial. He made a YouTube channel to show us what to do. I was very
Mm,
smart. Like, I'm going to go back and watch those.
mm,
Very intelligent thing to do.
yeah, that's
Um,
great.
Gone doubt.
Mm,
But he did it on his normal PC at home, I'm assuming.
mm,
And it was Windows, very obviously. You can
yeah.
see things were a lot easier to do. But with Mac, it's so annoying. Like, you got to go, like, rather than, like, you know, if you want to download an image, you go hover over it, right click, download,
Mm,
done. Easy job. You have to go into a site that gives away like free ones. If there's an ad, you have to go, or you have to click it, find it again on the first page, click it again, watch their ad, give your email address, download.
mm,
Wait, because it's a free download, and then download. Then it's slow internet, it takes a while. So you're sitting there waiting. So, like, a 2-click process becomes almost 2 minutes, which is infuriating, especially with my computer, which had terrible, terrible speed, terrible internet, and it wouldn't even let me sign in to my
mm.
own account. So
Yeah, no, it was a bit of a shit show to be honest with you, but like it's very weird.
no one's fault but the computer. So
Yeah, you know, we're not calling out Apple here, you know. I mean, we're not. I'm not speaking directly to you, but
Apple,
it's like I prefer PCs. I guess I
yeah,
prefer Windows just because I've been working with that since like well, like I don't think I've ever owned a
ever,
Mac.
yeah.
I think I've had like
One
one
thing.
iPhone.
There you go. I haven't. The iPod Mini, and that was
I
it.
had an iPod.
Yeah. I know, like my head's done in already about like the requirements for gear,
Mm,
and the requirement is you have zero. If you have any, you can't use it. I spent the last 2 years getting ready to do film, and I've collected a lot of gear. And it's cost a lot of money. I had to get this big PC for editing. Uh, the mics have come with the podcast, so I can't even pretend those were something else. But my camera gear is spicy.
mm,
I got uh, two main lenses, one like insane zoom lens. I got one lens from the Soviet Union. It's like from 1970 something. It is old. What's it called? It's called the Industar 250, I think. It is old. I have to get it's not gimbal, steady cam to get the audio equipment for my camera. and blip, 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 it all adds up.
Mm.
But then being told in the orientation, yeah, you can't use any of your own gear. You have to use the college's gear. Bro, there's 170 people in our class. I think there's media studies and then there's media and cultural studies. And that's a lot of people. And they said that there's something like 7 cameras.
Mm.
Mine's kind of blown there, but you know what? I'll go with it. It just teaches you how to use your own gear.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
I mean, I understand that it's a college learning environment, and if you have a better setup, you kind of win. But in real life, you know, for a job, if I rolled up with the latest ARRI camera, with the latest lens and the best audio equipment, I'd beat this piece of garbage I have here. Now, this isn't garbage, you know, but like, if you showed up with something lesser than that, you'd pick the other lad with a better camera.
Mm. Well, you know, Jared, it beats my camera, which, you know, is this. So, you know, man.
But that's all it takes. Realistically, like, whatever you have, that's all you need. I got all this because it means I can make more mistakes.
You know what? That's fair
Roll
enough,
with it.
man. And, you know, people say, you know, shouldn't really make mistakes, but mistakes are really good for building, you know, character, learning. You know, no, it is. Like, it is, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're sure. You're right. You're right.
You're allowed to make mistakes, people. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Except you, and you know who you are.
Yeah.
But everyone else, you sound out except you.
But yeah, like we're making this video because like I don't think we've done a podcast in like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, and you know, the thing about you, that goes out to you, who was making a cup of tea today, and you spilled it on your bare feet because you wouldn't put on socks. I'm talking to you.
You fucking idiot.
I've actually done that a couple times before, and good lord,
oh, Jared, Christ.
pain, man, pain.
I know someone that was washing the floor with, you know, those mop buckets,
Yeah.
right? They didn't have socks or shoes on, and the bucket just broke with like boiling water in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, wasn't pretty, man. Wasn't pretty.
That doesn't sound all too fun, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know my brother was making a cup of tea for, I think, me, of all people. It doesn't make me tea anymore, and I don't blame him. But he was making a cup of tea for me about a month ago. And what happens was he's pouring the hot water in, he's putting the tea bag in, and he's getting the spoon to take the tea bag out. And he's dropped the cup. And it's singeing hot water on the leg. Not a drop of milk in there to cool it down.
Oh, Christ, man. Oh.
And you know what was stupid? He played it off like nothing happened because he wanted to go to one of his friends. It was when like COVID cases were like 6 a day. And he was seeing his friends for one of the first times in like 3-4 months. So he wasn't telling us he scalded his leg. But afterwards, he said, he kind of got a slap on the ear and he got a bottle of aloe vera. And he had to walk around in shorts the whole time. Because he's just been silly. But to be fair, I would probably do something similar.
Would you?
Because being at home for that long was just
I remember actually
mind-numbing.
back in like 5th class in primary school, we had an inspector, right? And we had to stand up to greet him or something. When I sat back down, I somehow managed to get the leg chair to crush the leg chair of the leg to crush my big toe, right?
How did you manage that?
I have no idea. I like lifted it up so I could sit down properly, and it somehow managed to crush my toe. And I was literally about to scream. I'm like, no, the inspector's here. So I waited until the inspector left. He was there for like maybe an hour or two, and I just walk into the teacher and I go, I need to go home now. She's like, what do you mean, Thomas? And I go, you need to bring my parents. I need to go home now.
Yeah. Oh man, that's rough. That is rough.
Oh, man. There's only two.
Oh, that hurts.
Or there's the other time, but like, you know the way you stub your toe and it's like it hurts pretty bad. I got my toes stuck under the door.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Oh, it was. It was black for
Uh,
like my toenail was black for a month until
Jeez, man.
it fell off.
Oh, I know people have had that happen to them. It sounds awful, like your toenail falling off.
It's
I know a guy I used to do kickboxing with, and I don't know what he did with his toe. Like, I don't know if he kicked something too hard or he missed and kicked something even harder, or maybe he was doing some kind of move and then he just all the energy of the kick slammed into the ground. I don't know what happened to him,
oh
but I remember him peeling off his gangrenous green black toenail during during the kickboxing class, and then just sitting down for the rest of it, holding the nail.
oh Christ,
Yeah,
Jesus,
but I
dude.
remember it happened. But I know, like over time, maybe he'd be doing the class, and he wouldn't be kicking. I don't even know why he was there if he was in that much pain. But I remember just seeing it, and peel away. Oh,
Christ, man.
it's rotten.
Jesus. Oh
It
man,
was, yeah,
shit. Well, enough on that topic of stubbing toes.
yeah.
I'm sorry
Stubbing
to our
toe is
viewers
rotten.
for that. You
If you stubbed
poor
your toe
people.
in the last million years, let us know.
No, no. Which makes me think. It's because like people that haven't stubbed their toe, they don't actually know the feeling. But it actually got me thinking about this, Jay. Is that how can we tell? Do you know when you're in a dream and you think you're falling,
Yeah.
but yet you've never fell from a height? How can you know what that experience is like, even though you've never actually experienced it?
Well, I'm assuming you've probably fallen out of bed or something before.
Go on.
I guess my experience of that is literally just falling off things.
Mm,
Whether that be when I was younger, rolling out of my bed.
mm.
I know last time this would have happened to me was in a hotel room. I rolled off a bed because
Oh,
I overestimated what part of it was solid because the fat blankets. Yeah, you ever see those in the hotel rooms?
oh yeah.
I overestimated. I just fucking fell.
You get blankets in your
That
hotel room?
was
Hold on. Because every time I go to a hotel, you're there with sheets strapped to the bed. And you have to actually do
this.
tug of
This
war
was
with the bed to get them out.
this was in Czech Republic.
Oh man, that sounds like a good hotel, man. Holy shit.
Now, I said hotel, but realistically, it was kind of like a house we were kind
Gonna
of
be.
renting.
Mm,
I don't even know what to call it, to be honest. But
mm,
we stayed in a couple of places. Czech Republic's a beautiful place. I never would think of it visiting it,
mm.
but that sounds bad if you're from the Czech Republic. But
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind going there again.
yeah.
Food was unreal.
Mm.
People were sound out. We're on the German border, so we could just kind of pop in and out between
Of
the
Germany.
two. But I'll tell you, if you're a fan of communism, visit the Czech Republic because you'll see what actually happened. Like there's buildings that are just like where the Red Star would be, and it's just crumbled. It's just there's areas of built up where people have been recently, and then there's places that got abandoned and they're in tatters. Rusted buildings with the Soviet star on them. Not looking too good.
So thanks for watching the podcast.
No, we're not done. But no, that's what's one thing that is pointed out. Like, believe what you want to believe, but you know, I remember seeing that there, and I was asking my dad because I was a lot younger, like, what the hell happened here? Was it from World War II? And he was like, no, worse. Yeah,
Mm,
but yeah, there's also stuff that there's stuff that wasn't fixed from World War II,
okay. Yeah.
which was another thing that was like, what?
I really want to visit Auschwitz, man. 'Cause, like, that place is supposed to be, like, super eerie and, like, it's supposed to be this
Ever,
place where you.
Ever see people take
You,
selfies there?
oh man, fuck that. Those people are shit. You're a shitty
If,
human being if you do that
yeah,
shit.
if you are a documentary filmmaker, it is okay for you to film the outside,
Yeah,
film certain rooms to
of
inform
course.
people of what happened. I
Yes.
completely understand if you're a journalist and you want to make a story about it, you take a
Yeah,
picture.
that's
Yeah, I
okay,
completely
man.
understand that. But if you're the average show and you're looking at a place where they executed and killed so many people,
It's not
that's not
right.
the place for selfies.
It's not
That's not the
right.
place for selfies at all.
It's clout grabbing.
But
It's
does the same apply to other places? Like, if you take pictures of the Great Wall of China, would it be the same thing? Because over history, like a lot of people died there. There's people buried inside of it.
I guess not. Well, like it should be, but technically it's not because people take pictures of the Great Wall the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, what makes it like this? Not great. This dark area of, like, just don't touch that. You just don't touch that
it's
at
like the
all.
same with like Chernobyl. Remember that model went to Chernobyl and took all those pictures and people absolutely slated her for it.
No, tell me about it.
Oh, she posted all
Tell
these
us all about it.
photos like I want to say half naked, but like she was
Yeah.
posing in Chernobyl and just saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, this place is terrible." Well, taking 180p fucking photos and everything, 4K ultra camera, you
So
know,
there you go.
and so
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, like you could have just told us that. It's like, why, you know,
We have a friend going there
mm,
after COVID, and I actually really want to do it too.
mm.
Because
I'd love to go to Chernobyl. I'd love to go to all these places.
I think it'll be sound. I think it'll be all right. I've been watching Dark Tourism, and it's kind of got me into these things.
Mm. But
Uh,
like I have a little, not even like a book, but like little notepad, and I have a lot of places where I want to go. I got like the pyramids in there. I've got uh, Grand Canyon, be pretty cool to visit. I've got the Great Wall, most of the wonders of the world, just like all these really really cool historical places.
yeah.
Mm.
Um, because of my parents and archery, I've got to see a few cool things in my time,
Mm.
and like surprisingly for a 19-year-old, it's been a lot. Uh, where democracy was first established in Greece. It's where our modern civilization began, I guess.
Yeah.
I got to see Temple of Artemis there.
Oh, wow.
That's a story about archery, I believe.
Mm.
I got to see. I've been on top of the Eiffel Tower. That was an experience and a half.
Mm.
My dad is a bit eccentric with my mom's birthday presents, and saved up for ages and all. And for I think her 40th birthday, he's like, "Where do you want to go to breakfast today?" And then, how does the Eiffel Tower sound? And I was like, I'll never forget my brother and sister cried because they didn't want to go get out of bed. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Kids, I'm not going to school. Kids, we're going to Paris. Get up.
I don't want to go.
Get up. We're going to Paris. Grab your
Yeah.
shit.
I got to go up to Deadwood in South Dakota. I got to see what's that? Mount Rushmore and the amazing what you call this? Fucking.
Oh,
I have a hat that says it. Native American thing. I love
Yeah.
so much.
the one we were
I'm
talking
tired.
about the other day.
I haven't slept properly all week. 4 hours every single day.
It's like this big
'Cause of some
unfinished
crazy horse.
statue of this lad
Crazy
on
horse.
a horse. Crazy horse. Yeah, crazy horse.
Crazy Horse Memorial.
Mm.
That is
But
one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
I've gone to see.
It is better than Rushmore. No offense to all you patriots out there, but it's just the story of the people of that area. The Native Americans went through so fucking much. They went through an unspoken amount, and it's probably not written about the full extent of what they went through. But I suppose in the end, only they know. But the fact that that isn't finished,
Mm.
it's ridiculous. And you remember people wanted to get rid of Mount Rushmore. They wanted to blow it up and vandalize it.
Yes, I do.
And I was just there like, don't take something down, build something up. make that thing bigger than Mount Rushmore
Mm.
to celebrate the people of that area.
Remember, I
You
made
know?
you watch Borat, the movie.
Yes,
Do you know there's Borat 2 has just been announced?
I
There's a
just seen
trailer.
that.
It's
I
coming
just seen
out
that.
like the day before my birthday, man. I'm looking forward to it so much. Did you see
Yeah.
that little short he did on Trump?
Trump is an ally of Kazakhstan. He helped save 315 million Americans.
No, it's because of Trump. 350 million Americans still alive.
Black guys love Trump is not racist. Black people love Trump. And then it's like him posing with Kanye. And then
They kneel for him, and it's like all the American football
God.
players, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Biden's breath so bad they make him wear a mask.
Which isn't it kind of ironic? During that debate they had, that Trump said you could never see Biden without his mask these days. And 2 or 3 days after, the lad's gone and contracted COVID. It's mad.
I actually was talking to someone, and you know, every now and then they come out with something that there's so much like fake, or you know, they're kind of extending the reality of it. Things that come with Trump. You know, they say is COVID now. If he doesn't die, they're going to act like he didn't have it. He faked having it. There's going to be someone out there saying, "Oh, he didn't really have it."
No. I've already seen tweets like that. That he's
Have
faking it. Yeah, I have. People saying, "Oh, it's not real. Trump doesn't have COVID." It's publicity.
I've seen both sides. People saying, you know, he's ruined now because he's got COVID. It's proven he's just a bad guy, blah, blah, blah. And then there's other sides like, you know, he's such an evil, terrible, horrible human being that he's faking having COVID just so he can prove that at 70-something years old, he'll be fine. Like, okay.
Yeah.
What else have you done today besides Twitter?
Man, far left and far right, they will have such strong opinions that they just end up looking.
That's not even far left or far right. That's just crazy people.
It just looks crazy. You look crazy. If you wish death upon him, you're crazy. And if you think he's faking it, you're crazy. You know.
I've seen people who I would say are my friends, saying like, oh, "I can't wait till he dies." If you're posting something on like Twitter saying, "I can't wait till this guy dies," that's not kind of bad.
It's pretty bad. It's
like if you want to get a job somewhere and people are saying that you're wishing death upon people, that's not very good. Because if your employer's mean to you, are you going to do the same to them?
It's like, yeah, Trump's done.
I know it's two different things. I understand it's two different things.
People have strong opinions on Trump, and you know,
I don't wish death upon anyone.
No, the guy's got a family. You know, people that care about him. He cares about.
Yeah.
And it just goes.
You know, like it or not, he won the election. He might not win the next one. That's up to the American people. I'm Irish. I don't know. Doesn't really affect me.
So we don't care.
But
it's like,
you know, you have to take into account half the people voted for him, or
more than half, pretty much.
Well, there you go. Actually, yeah, he won the election. You know, do what you will with that information.
It's like it's true.
I'm not here to talk about that guy anyway. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, if you're wishing death upon people, even people saying like, Biden's so old he's going to die. That's creepy.
All that stuff with Biden, he's a senile man with dementia. That shit pisses me off, man.
He's 3 years older than Trump.
Like, fuck off.
Trump is 74, Biden is 77. That's so mean.
Like, fuck off. It's so annoying to see. And when you know someone who is senile and old and has those, has those conditions, man, it's just annoying to see that Biden, and he's pretty healthy for a dude who's 77, you know what I mean?
Extremely.
You know? And people taking the mick out of him because he's a 5 years older.
I know 50-year-olds who are in worse shape than him.
Do you know what I mean? I'm 18. Yeah. I'm in worse shape than Biden.
Fair enough. But look, no matter how you feel about it, you know, you have the right to express your opinion. If you don't agree with us, you have the right to express that too. I'm not going to stop you. No, we do care. We care about everyone's opinion.
We acknowledge your opinion.
There we go. We acknowledge everyone's opinion, no matter how...
Even if it's wrong.
Smart or silly. Yeah. But, you know...
Remember to vote. That's pretty much, you know... Your opinion
vote,
matters.
You make someone else more powerful.
Pretty much.
If Thomas didn't vote, my vote's more powerful now.
You got to vote. If you want change, if you want things to stay the same, you vote. That's what you got to do, you know?
I remember my maths teacher used to say, like, if you don't vote, you can't complain.
Very true.
Because he went on a rampage like the week before, like, we were able to vote. What was the most recent election we could do?
General.
Yeah, he went on a rampage, like, who here's able to vote? Who? And I was like, everyone like, yeah, me. And then he's like, all right. And then after, all right, who voted? Guess whose hand went up? Only me. Only me. No one else was allowed to complain. Because like, if you don't vote, like, how are you gonna like if you didn't vote at all and you're gonna complain about like Sinn Féin or Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Green Party, even I don't care. Like, why didn't you vote against them? Vote for something that represented you more.
Pretty much.
Like, people who didn't vote, you made my vote more powerful.
Now Jared's more powerful. You've made this man,
Powell.
this egotistical maniac, think he has more power than he actually has. Because you didn't vote, you made his vote 5 times more powerful. Think about that for a second.
You probably made it like 0.00002% better.
Shut up, Jared. 500% more powerful because of your decision not to
I'm practically like the grand dictator. I'm practically Borat, but for Ireland.
He literally just points at them and they win. So this shit works.
Yeah. How do we get into politics from college?
Yeah.
Let's finish on a college note.
Finish up on college. You know, online school is pretty bad. Someone posted a link into our MS Teams and the teacher, like, for our WhatsApp group so we could all socialize, and the teacher was like, no, that's not happening. So we're not allowed to make friends apparently, you know. So it's just,
but people made it anyway. Like, I'm in a Snapchat group, WhatsApp group.
Yeah. We fit in with all the fellow millennials.
When I have millennials, man.
Yeah, man, but I don't fucking know what we are. We're between Gen Z and millennials.
We are just Gen Z.
Nah, not really though.
Gen Z comes after millennials.
Something like that.
But look, I think the millennials, it's in pure madness, and I guess we have to wipe up after them, don't we?
You have to wipe up after everyone, man.
Pure madness.
It's all madness.
It's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah, but like online school's going good. I guess we haven't been doing that much with the podcast. We apologize for that. You know.
Also, I'm in a movie at the moment, and I'm busy, like, completely for the entirety of the week, like next week. So I got today, tomorrow, Sunday, bit of Monday to do some pods, and then I'm gone. I'm deleted off the face of the earth. You know, waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, going to bed, half 9, and then back up at it again. You know, I am MIA.
Stuck with me, boys.
You're stuck with him, but I'll be back.
You'll be back.
When the movie's out, I can talk all about it. But until then, got nothing on me.
Hush, hush.
Yeah. But it's been pure madness.
I think
to finish up on the college note. Hold on. To finish on college, Thomas is going to join the archery team in Maynooth. Shout out to Thomas. I said on the pod, now it's official. You know, we're the Awfully Irish, and we're done now. So take it handy. Have a great day. Tell your grandma. It's about 12 right now, so you probably see this in the morning, or you're mad in your place. Good luck.